Hey guys, Killer Guy 23. I got a nice 39 and 17 on Carbon. This is Ground War Domination. And I don't know what's with the 17 death thing. The last two videos have also been 17 deaths. Just a coincidence. And started right off the bat. I don't know if you guys saw my little annotation in my last video, but to clear everything up, I finally learned how to use the Reaper properly. And that was with the help of my friend John C. Jamsey. I know some of you commented below also. But he told me, and I felt like pretty stupid when he told me that. Just so that's just to clear that up right now. And I'm pretty sure right now I'm rocking the 2 attachment Type 95 silencer, and pretty sure that's holographic. Just trying out different stuff. This was before I'm pretty sure this is before I unlocked the ACR, so I'm not using it as of right now. When I play now, because this gameplay was on the first day this came out. I usually rock the ACR, and I only use Type 95 on certain maps, and I totally forgot the name of the map, but the one that has the trains, I hope that helps. There's like 2 broken down trains, and then there's the train station that you go upstairs, and that's where a lot of the action happens. So that's one of the maps I usually only use the Type 95. But the ACR, that gun is just jizztastic. I love the ACR. It's amazing, and I don't even need to put kick on it. It's just the accuracy is amazing, and the damage rate I think is pretty solid. So I'm liking that. I tried out the MK14. If you got good accuracy, it's pretty much a better version of the Type 95. Obviously, it's not a burst, it's a semi, but I'm pretty sure it's like a 2 or 3 shot kill, which is really nice. And there's like almost no recoil, which is also great. When I unlock focus for that, I can definitely imagine myself using that a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable using the ACR. It's more reliable because I know myself as a player, if I use the semi-automatic, I will definitely miss a lot of kills that I should get with the automatic gun. And obviously I'll get some kills that I wouldn't get, but I feel more consistent with a machine gun. That's just my opinion. And that also happens with Type 95. You miss some kills that you know you should get, but you also get some kills that you usually don't get. So those are just my thoughts on the guns. And also talking back in my first video, how I said the UMP is really good. Well, SMG wise, I personally am not an SMG guy in this game. I think the assault rifles dominate the SMGs. Obviously, that's just my opinion. I definitely see a lot of people running around with UMPs. But in my opinion, for SMGs, I think the PP90, I think it's called. I apologize. It's like the PP something. It's not the P90. P90 is pretty solid also, but the PP, whatever the hell it's called, I think that's a pretty solid gun. Put a kick on it. And just put some red dot. Obviously, I know a lot of people use silencer and stuff. That's a really solid SMG. And you could pick some people off at a pretty good range if you put on range. And those are just my thoughts on the SMGs and assault rifles. LMG-wise, still really haven't tried LMG yet. Haven't really tried even using it. I actually tried it, but it was way too sluggish. And that's talking back on my first video. I still have the same opinion with LMGs. If you guys tell me a good LMG class, I will definitely try it out. So please comment that below if you got a good LMG class. I just find it really sluggish, and I hate using Marathon because I like that sleight of hand. Because it really sucks to die when you're reloading. It's just one of those feelings. You're like, wow, that just sucks. So that's just my opinion on that. I feel like Marathon's not really a needed perk, nor is any of the perks, but I just don't think Marathon is that important. Obviously, you're playing Search and Destroy, but that's a totally different story. But I digress a shitload in my videos, so I gotta learn to keep my topics. So that's that. Pretty much for you guys watching these Call of Duty videos, my subscribers, please expect pretty good gameplay every single video. I'm not gonna put out a half-ass, gameplay-wise at least, video because pretty much on my computer right now, since the release date, I think I have like over 25 games of at least 38 plus kills, and like 2 or 3 of those include like 50 plus games kill wise. So definitely expect a lot more good gameplay. Demolition, for you guys who know me from the MW2 days way back then. Demolition wise, I haven't really touched on Demolition. I haven't really found a party. So if you guys could send me an invite if you guys are interested in that, and if you guys already know the spawns, please send me an invite. Just write in the message like Demolition because I personally will only play like 3 games Demolition. I usually just play Ground War. Domination is just like a solid game mode to get kills, and it's just fun. Like Domination, it's one of those game modes that you can't get sick of. And some other game modes I've tried, Headquarters. Headquarters is really fun. That's just like one of those fun game modes. You get a shitload of kills. I don't think it's necessarily the best for your KD, but who really cares about your KD? My KD is not even a 2.0. I'm pretty sure it's like a 1.6 or 1.7. It's not that great, but it doesn't really prove much. Like, you see in my videos, these videos come out like footage-wise, like probably I actually get a lot of good games in one day. It's not like I play crappy and then I get one good game and that's what I put on YouTube. This is what I do on a consistent basis. You could ask all my friends, but this is just how I usually play. And I don't really think KD really matters. Like, all that really matters, KD wise, I guess, I don't even know where it can come into hand. It doesn't really prove much. If you're at the bottom of the leaderboards kills and you've been camping all game, but you get a 5-1 and you got a 5.0 KD, I don't really see that as really great. And usually the people with the high KD, I'm not downing anyone, because obviously there's a shitload of rushers out there who get great KDs. But when I usually see a high KD, I usually assume that they camp, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Obviously, I have friends who rush a shitload, and they have well over 2.0s. So that's just my thoughts on KD. Not putting down anyone, because like I said, a lot of rushers out there have a really high KD. That's just how I see it. And this is before I knew how to use the Reaper, so don't expect much with the Reaper here. So that's just that. Like I said, this is gameplay from the first day. I just kind of fuck everything up with this Reaper. And expect a lot of gameplay. I hate to say it, but I already have it on my computer where it's pretty good KD. And I just screw up with the Reaper. So that's just that. Once I started learning how to use the Reaper, I actually started getting some triples and multi-kills. And it's actually really fun to use. It's a lot more fun than before when I thought it was freaking random. Actually being able to control, it's very fun. AC-130 is still the same. It's always just rape, depending on the map. And map-wise, that just leads on to a perfect conversation. Maps, you know how I said in the first video? Pretty much that first video, I probably should delete. I should probably write in the title, like, do not watch this. It's like the shittiest video in the world. But, maps, I gave them a chance. There's tons of great maps. My favorite map, personally, is Resistance. Resistance is really just, like, overall, such a great map. It's a perfect mix of it's not exactly open space, I would say, but there's a good amount of open space. And there's a good amount of close quarters. I think it's the most versatile map. You can really do anything in that map and have a great time. And so that's just my opinion. And air support there actually doesn't do half bad. Like when they're at A or C, you got pretty wide open areas to shoot down your AC-130 and Reaper. Just the buildings sometimes get in the way, which is pretty annoying. But other than that, Resistance by far is best map. Other top maps, I don't really put an order on these things. They're just great maps also. Have to say, Village, that map is just great in my opinion. Air support there tears shit up. Village is good. That train map I was talking about before, I apologize, don't know the name. I think it's called Underground, if I'm right. Like, that's freaking amazing. I'm not really good with the map names, so that's good. What else is good? If you guys, you know what, your favorite map, just comment below. I'll probably come up into my head, but you know what, your favorite map, just comment below. Let kind of see what you guys are into, see what maps you're into. Personally, my least favorite is Fallout, and I think it's called Fallout. Unless I'm just absolutely retarded. I probably am, because I make mistakes every goddamn video, because my knowledge in this game is just on a 0, like an IQ of a 1. And it's the one with a lot of grass. Everyone camps in it, and there's a ton of like green trees and grass. I don't even know how to explain it. There's like a few broken walls. It just, everyone camps. Like, I play Kill Confirmed. Kill Confirmed obviously is the game mode where there should be the least amount of campers. Even when I play Kill Confirmed, there are campers. That map, I don't see any game mode. Maybe Search and Destroy, that can be fun, but haven't really been big on Search and Destroy lately. Later down the road, I probably will when I get bored of certain game modes, when I like to just lay back and just get some nice S&D gameplay in. But that's later down the road. But those are just my thoughts on the maps. And like I said, even post your least favorite maps. If you guys can do that, that would be great also. And that was shit. I ramble on way too much with my words. But what I was gonna say is I got great feedback from the My Team Sucks series. That'll definitely continue. I have a good amount of footage on my computer for that, and that will definitely continue. And videos coming down. Just expect some more great gameplay. I always make sure it's good gameplay. KD-wise, should I say. And hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely expect some more. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And definitely expect some more good KD vids. But anyways, KillerGuy23, and I'm out.